Switches RAM, saves HD, SSD. When program crash, need to rely on that moment between two save sources. Your RAM is out, needs to work at actual progress. I'm not sure what I got. Hold on. I don't know if I can bring it up. Yeah, I got 32 gigs. But at the moment, while I'm not doing anything in the program, while I'm kind of passive, it's already running at about 1/3 usage. My GPU is running about equal to it though. My CPU is finally calming the fuck down though. It's slowly going down on down slant. You guys can't see it, but like if I was to, it's basically the same slant as this like prawn line thing here. Yeah. I guess I feel like I've had like 32 gigs of RAM for a very long time. Maybe I haven't, but I just feel that way. How's this looking with lines? I'm thinking those lines may just have to be bright red at this point, because they'll look better. Honestly, it's not too bad like this. Maybe it's had 16 in Photoshop crashed a shit low. Need to use 3D Studio in Photoshop. So the thing is, when I was drawing a lot, like, because I'm only just starting to draw again now, it's been probably 10 years since I've been drawing. And like I've had to learn this program. I've had to remember how to do stuff. That's why I'm planning to probably draw her later. Either that, one of my other ones, just to get a bit of practice on the line art. Because I haven't done stuff for ages. And apart from obviously my PNG avatar, which is sitting on the screen. And the thing is, like, I would normally have 2 to 4 saves, backups of the file. Because I just don't trust programs. Because that you didn't need 32 as you have artistic capacity of earthworm. I love it. Oh man. Alright, that actually looks kind of okay. Especially when I zoom out a shit ton. I'm going to do a little bit of like blurring and stuff. And see what that looks like. And maybe also turn one of these lines, not that one, this one. Might grab this one, and if it doesn't have the eyeballs on it, it doesn't. I should be able to turn this like bright red. Let's turn the swatches back on. I didn't use this one, so maybe I can use it on this. Let's try it. Probably got all the lines, probably not. Let's see, click off it. Yeah, that's not bad. When it's tiny like that, it actually works quite well. All right, I'm happy with that. It looks a bit chunky with it on it there. There's a line, the shine is not in here. There we go. Let's save that. I'm doing okay with this. What did I say? I need a bow. Okay, because I'm always prawning at the computer. So it's obviously an emote. I'm going to put a ribbon on her. She's got my eye color, my hair color, obviously. She's actually got my headset, or at least as close as I can make it to it. Yeah. So that way, whenever you guys think I'm prawning, or whenever you're busy prawning, you can throw up a prawn. Obviously, I don't have the emote slot yet for it. I will eventually. That needs to be layered behind it. Look. Photoshop has cloud saves now, so when it crashes, auto saves. Last RAM save exports it to Photoshop. Lose all your work history from a project, but it just starts the spot and saves. That's not bad. Sometimes I open out stuff from Gimp, and I don't think it does any like cloud saving or whatever, but it has like a temporary file that doesn't know where to save it. And I can sometimes save it without losing too much time, which is really nice. That. Okay, so I kind of, this headset needs to go back behind this line. but not. I don't want it behind the eye. I just want it behind the headset. Hmm. Let me just try something. I may just have to. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm just going to have to move the headset or make that line brownishy. It's the only problem with it. I could do that. That's the eyes, the headset. And literally just bring in one extra thing. Dark line. That'll do it. Okay. What games do I play? I regularly play RimWorld on Tuesday. I play 7 Days to Die on Thursday and PUBG whenever I can on a Friday. But I also play random games on Wednesday. So Wednesday, I either do drawing or I do a game. So I've been playing Age of Empires lately. I kind of wanted to play some other ones like Generation Zero or what's the other one? Need for Speed Underground 2, stuff like that. That looks better. Save that. Yeah, so generally I play games more than I do art. I do have ambitions to do some art more often, especially like at the moment I'm doing the best I can. I have a mouse and my mouse mat is really, really rough. So it keeps scratching up my wrist really terribly. And because I'm drawing with a mouse, I'm kind of cramping up my wrists terribly. So yeah, it makes it quite uncomfortable. But the funniest part about it is it affects my ability to shoot in other games, which I find is a little bit funny. You're more into the horror games, the paranormal stuff. I've got a few of those. I just haven't played them yet. Like I've got Miss Survival. I'm honestly too chicken shit to play it. It's single person though. That's where my problem is with it. Is it solo? I wanted to play Sons of the Forest with my partner and some friends and stuff, but they kind of already got into the thick of it before I could potentially get it. So I just kind of like moved past it. But I do enjoy watching it. There's other games as well. There was Dead Island 2 as well, looked pretty good. It's gory as fuck. I like the stuff. I'm just a little bit too chicken shit to play it. Like maybe I'll do potentially. I'm saying a heavy maybe here, but maybe on Halloween I might play some scarier games. It's just going to be too scary for me. Um, they finally released a Stone Builds update. I heard about some of that. My partner plays it every so often. He's halfway between was it Divinity? I guess Divinity. And we play Warzone. Well, I play Warzone a fair bit with my Discord server. Whenever I can get time, I jump down and play with fans and stuff. So I definitely try to do that. Like there's some lines junking up this right here. I don't know what that's about. Um, sorry, I just need to add a ribbon, and she's basically done. I don't mind that the colors are actually a bit bold. Because it kind of works when you're zoomed out that far, honestly. 260 gigabytes. That's another thing too, is honestly, I do not have the hard drive space for really any more games right now. I have interest in Diablo 4, but I've only seen little bits and pieces of it. I do want to. I have like a whole list of games that I do want to get and do want to play and stuff like that, but I just don't have the space. Combined with I want to take the time to like look at it a little bit. Get out of there. Yeah. It's annoying. It's annoying in the sense that like I can't just download another game and just play it because literally if I was to look at my hard drive, hold up. I reckon and this is also having a bit of a trouble because I've got so many things open. So Yeah, I've got 450 gigs of 4 terabytes left on one, which is my game hard drive, and 765 out of a 6 terabyte hard drive, which is the one that I'm using for streaming. So I need another hard drive. They're not too expensive, but honestly, it's something I'll just get when I really desperately need it. Oh, Phasmo, escape to backrooms. You just finished the quarry. I haven't seen the quarry. I do know of Phasmo. I haven't seen the demonologist. I know the escape backrooms. I quite like a lot of the uh I like a lot of the theories on those kind of games. I love the theories on like Five Nights at Freddy's and all sorts of stuff like Matt Pat and stuff does some really great film theories on YouTube about all these like horror games and stuff. I love it. You thought you were dirty with a 3 terabyte? Man, I'm a scrub with some old small hard drives. I believe the 3 terabyte is my old original from my last computer. And I think the 6 terabyte was the upgrade that I got for this one. And maybe put it here, I think. Summer of 58 is good. Short horror story. I haven't heard of that one. I've heard of heaps of Matt Pat's ones that he does. There was one he did recently. It was like some sort of puppet looking game. Oh, the other ones too, what are they called? Huggy Wuggy and shit like that. I find those like pretty interesting, honestly. I want probably this color. Yeah, no, there's some that like do really, really good with like how kind of spooky they are. Or at least like the depth of the horror story. What about here? I don't want this to go in behind her. Yeah, I like that. Stands up a little bit tall though. Maybe I can make it smaller. Yeah, no, it is. It's one of those things where it's kind of like um the game itself is really childish kind of stuff, but at the same time I love the horror for it. Like the lore behind it about like potentially people employees and shit like that getting turned into like these creatures against their will, stuff like that. Like I love that shit. That's not too high up. You played both. Cool. Might make it smaller. I'll see how I go with this. I don't want to make it too small or it won't fit the shape that I actually drew it as. And it gets blurrier as it gets smaller. Yeah, sort of. That kind of actually works there. I'm not gonna lie, I just want to check it up here. There. 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 That looks a little bit low down. That looks like it's still connected to the head. Alright, I'm okay with that. This is gotta go. Honestly, I don't want to fuck with it. It's going behind all the layers. I'll do it. Turn off that and this and this. Let's make you easy to do. Easy to work with. You plus that. Sweet. Yeah, this kind of shit. That. Just what I just did. I didn't know that shit like 5-10 years ago. Like 10 plus years ago. Would have made my life massively easier. I probably should have duplicated that first, actually. Hold up. Just check out Emeka Games on Steam. Great indie dev. Or actual storyline games. Yeah. Like I said, I like watching people. I prefer to watch people play scary games than actually play them myself. It's like I said, like I'm no joke, just chicken shit about it. So I'm making an emote for Twitch, which I don't have that slot available yet. But I'm making a prawn. I A stretch is very much welcome, thank you. All the handles? What do you mean all the handles? Oh, that feels better. Handlings. I don't follow, sorry. I'm a little bit oblivious. I might just be completely missing the point. That one's the one with the thing. I just want to grab the lines on this one. That English make no sense. Yeah, no, I'm not sure what the handlings are in reference to. That's probably the best way to put it. Is like, yeah, I'm still pretty new to streaming, and I'm still pretty new to streaming art. So when I get a question about it, I don't always understand it, unfortunately. I want that to be brighter than that. Oh, it's okay. Honestly, it probably is mostly me not understanding, because I am fucking terrible at understanding people. It's one of those like weird qualities that I'm not good at. Let's bring you above there. Probably don't need it to be like, oh, I could make it black. I don't think that would work with that though, maybe. Add that. Steps in doing in this program. Yeah, so like I said, I'm still like, I don't have like all the shortcuts of having special paintbrushes and stuff like that. Like I can't just make something and make it look good. I have to manually sit here and do it all. When it comes to steps that I'm doing, like in here, I'm making groups, all that sort of stuff, just to kind of keep them tidied out of the way. I'm learning how to like select certain parts and just color that without any issue, which is fun for me. I don't generally get to have like the easiness of that because I've had to always do it as complicated as fucking possible in the past. Uh, well, normally on a Wednesday night. Okay, so I have been streaming for about 6 months. My times have been kind of going up and down and changing around the place, and I've kind of currently settled on nighttime for me. So, for the most part, I start at either 9 or 10 p.m. In my schedule page, it does say, I think Tuesday's 10 until 2. Wednesday and Thursday are 9 until, I think, midnight. Drawing streams potentially go longer, can potentially start earlier. And Friday is 10 until 1, kind of 1:30, depending, because PUBG doesn't always cleanly go over. It doesn't always cleanly stop where it's supposed to either. It's like 3:40 where you are. That's not bad. At least it's not like the crazy AMs that some of the people have. I feel bad sometimes when people are like, it's 2 or something AM for me, and I'm like, oh my god, you poor soul. Like, you shouldn't be subject to that. Okay, I think I'm happy with that red, finally. You stay up till 3 AM. The thing is, I naturally stay up pretty late. Generally speaking, I am usually awake till about 5 AM, give or take. So it's not really, it's neither here nor there for me to, like, I've found that doing the streaming at this time is better. You go to bed at 9. That's good, though. Got a set time that's comfortable. You're a Twitch mod for Americans, so you stay up pretty late. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. I'm just a weird, confused owl type creature that's not really sure what fucking time I'm supposed to be awake. Change my music. That'll do. Yeah, I actually was seeing a professional about like the fact that I couldn't fucking sleep at a normal hour of the day. And he's like, "So when are you moving to Brazil?" And I'm like, "I'm not moving to Brazil." And he's like, "Your natural body clock is on Brazil time. If you wanted to live an easy, normal life, it'd just be a matter of moving to Brazil." And I'm like, "Well, that's not helpful." So I tried fighting it for ages. I fought it for not even sure how long it was. 4, 8 months. I think it was 8 months. I fought to not be awake at like nighttime to go to sleep during the daytime. That's it. Reality slaps time. Go sleep like a normal human being. Yeah, I don't get that. I literally just my body can just be awake for a couple of days at a time. It's not even a problem for it. I cut off some of this feel a bit that's sticking out. Yeah, my body just doesn't even register that it's been awake for an absurd amount of time. It's just like, "Oh, you've been awake? Cool. You can get shit done." And I'm like, "You don't know how badly I want to sleep." Um, but yeah, I ended up working on it for ages, and then like I kept fucking it up. I don't know, that's what he said was Brazil. I kept fucking it up. I kept staying up, like every so often something would happen and I wouldn't get to come home till late, and before I knew it, I'd completely screwed up my time frame again. Really frustrating. And so I was streaming at like 10 a.m. and that was okay for a bit, except my body hated every minute of it. It was like, "Oh, yeah, no, we're not doing that." So yeah, I kept being tired and I kept trying to fight it, and then eventually I started being awake again fully at night, and I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna choose this time of night to stream. It'll be great." Just trying to make this square because I know that eventually, I know I have to resize it eventually for Twitch, but I know it has to start off being square, and it's a lot easier if I can get this actually be square. Um, Down by 2 pixels. There we go. That's square. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty centered. That microphone's going to be fucking negligible. I don't know why he didn't choose Canada. Like, logistically speaking, I tend to be awake when most Americans are up anyway. Your parents also call you on that regular base. Friends also call you out. You're not an American or UK or Australian, etc. Yeah. Oh, the funniest thing somebody said to me recently was like, what was it? You want to make as a streamer, if you want to make Australian friends of Australian fans, you should stream during a time of night that they're on. And I'm like, what if I don't want to make Australian fans? I'm like, I'm so mean in the moment, but I'm like, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be awake at this hour at night, and that's when I'm going to do stuff and be productive. All right, I'm happy with the size of this thing. It's looking like it's about right. I'm going to export it um, into emotes. Prawn emote, that'll be fine. I don't want this crap on the end. I know that's not part of it. Cool. No, it doesn't have any known extension. All right, hold on. Need to actually physically save it and then let it export. Notes. Yes, in here, please. I know. Can't control this. I don't want to just save it. I want to make sure that I'm exporting it so I can see how it looks like this. And I want to actually make sure I've got everything on it, because what I'm going to do, you guys can't see it, but I open up my art file and my emote and have a look at my crunchy prawn, and then like just zoom the crap out on it and just see how it looks. I don't want to zoom in, god damn it. Yeah, that way. I mean, it looks pretty crisp because the thing is, the when you open up an image, the backdrop is about the same color as night mode in Twitch. So it allows me to see what it's going to look like up against that because I can already see what it's going to look like up against a white background and it's going to pop. It'd be fine. But yeah, up against the other one. Well, thanks for the follow. I still get kind of stunned and confused, honestly, when people are following me and whatnot. Like I still don't know what to like do and say and stuff, but thank you. Is Twitch bugged? I don't know. Why do you say that? Last time I checked, prawns were crustaceans, not bugs. I was just going to make that really, really terrible joke. I'm sorry. Let's discard the changes on that. Is a screenshot link allowed? No. I have, what do you call it? I have all links disabled because a few people out there ruined it and decided to link some stuff that I don't want to see. So I don't have links allowed anymore, which is really frustrating because there's a whole heap of stuff that's, awesome you guys share with me. I don't know if I'm going to do her or honestly, I'm tossing up doing a simpler one that's got smoother lines. Have a quick look. I don't know which one I've opened up in here. Let's see. Ken. Was it? It was me. It was a picture of my face. Lol. Well, you guys know what to do. If you want to do links and stuff like that, you put in my Discord. That way I don't have to potentially lose my livelihood if it potentially is something that's not okay. And then I can believe she disabled it, lol. Yeah, so I'm not sure which picture I want to do. I don't want to do these ones yet. They're too complex for my skill at the moment. I don't want to do her. I want to fix up her face. I want to draw her right now. I do like these guys. I want to draw them eventually. I've got that one. That one's like borderline questionable, but her lines are so crisp. I want to draw her anyway. I think I'll probably just get rid of the weird thing. Either that or that. I do want to draw her, but I also want to fix up her face a bit. Her lines are so crisp. I might wait until I have to practice on a tablet, and then I'll know whether or not I can like do lines properly with it. I'll just do her. Should be right. Okie dokie. When my desktop wallpaper is finished changing itself and crapping out on me, because every time it changes the desktop wallpaper, it lags out. Where in Discord can you post it? What was it? Is it just a screenshot? Then just in general will be fine. Just make sure to read the rules and select a member role in case it's anything, Yeah. About that Twitch reaction. Yeah. If it's like if it ends up being like a video or something like that, I've got Twitch clips. That's always one as well that's acceptable to post into. I'm honestly procrastinating a little bit before starting this because I feel like it's a lot of work and I know it's not. But as somebody that hasn't drawn for a while, I feel like it is. Also, welcome to Discord.